Hey everybody, welcome. It's Milton Davis here, and we are introducing you and letting you know about the MVmedia Innerwebs pop-up. This is the first day of our pop-up. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this before, so bear with me because it is kind of crazy, but that's what we're doing today. So your first question is, why are you doing a pop-up in the lab? Well, let me explain what's going on. I brought in a lot of inventory over the past few weeks, preparing for a number of events that I had going on over the next few months. One of them was supposed to take place this weekend, so brought in inventory for that. I've got the Mid City MicroCon coming up the first weekend of August, and I also have, of course, Dragon Con coming up on Labor Day weekend. So I'm getting stuff together, bringing books together, and stuff like that. And so then we hit a hiccup. And come to find out a few days ago that the event that we were planning for this weekend was not going to take place. So bad news. However, we're trying to get into the mood of making lemonade from lemons, and that's what this is all about. So just imagine that we're doing this convention or we're doing a pop-up and we're actually doing it in your hometown because we're on the internet. We can do it anywhere. Anywhere you want us to be, we can be there, which is what we're doing right now. So this is how this thing is going to work. The first thing that we're doing is that all of our books are on sale from 25% to 30% off. The ones that are 30% off are the books that we have a particularly large inventory of. So we want to move as many of those as we can. So we're giving them a special discount. Kind of like, when we actually do a con, we actually mark our books down because we're at the con, and we want to give you guys a good deal for coming out and supporting us and having a good time with us. So that's what's going on. Now, throughout this weekend, I will be having special sales every day, in addition to the discounts that we're giving for the books. So today, we're going to talk about our first discount. But before I talk about that, again, like I told you, we have all of our books are on sale, 25 to 30% off. All our novels, our comic books, everything. If you are a member or a subscriber to MV Media, you got a little something in your email today. Sent y'all a lanyard, sent you a little something something, and what that is actually you got an extra 5% off in addition to what we're giving today. So once you go there and you buy your books and you're getting this discount, you got a coupon code that you can put in that will give you an extra 5% off of the sale. And that's our gift to you for being a member or subscriber to MV Media. For those of you who are not members and are not subscribers, you may want to think about doing that because that's something that we do periodically. We give out special gifts. We have little giveaways and stuff like that. And we wanted to get this, use this one for our pop-up weekend. So I'm here to talk to you about our first special. This is our first special of the weekend. It's actually one that actually represents a close friend of mine, author, fellow publisher, Nicole Given Kurtz with Mocha Memoirs. So our first special is our Blackened Roots Slay Horror Special. We're actually offering these two books together in combination at a discount price. If you look in the description of what this whole video is about, you can actually see the link there. And I'm also going to put a link into the comments. Give me just a minute to do that. Let's put this link in here so you will have it. Write a comment there. And we'll paste that. And there. So there it is. I'm actually in both of these books. I have a story in both of these. I have a story in Blackened Roots called Initiation, which Blackened Roots is, let me go back a bit. Blackened Roots is actually an anthology of the undead. It's a collection of zombie stories written by black authors. And let me read you some of the people that are in here. You got Eden Royce, yours truly, Eric Nunnally, Craig L. Gidney, Brandon Massey. I'm really excited because I've always wanted to be in a book with Brandon Massey, and here I am. L. Marie Wood, Steve Van Patten, Mark Abbott, Samiko Salson, Mustafa Mbaki Diop. These are authors that are in this book. And if you know these names, you know these are authors who are very well versed in writing horror, and they're taking their talents and they're applying it to the zombie stories. So that's one book that's in this, that's one half of this special. The other half, if you're not familiar with this book by now, you should be. This is Slay, Stories of the Vampire Noir. I would buy this book just for the cover alone. And I like this book so much, but I particularly like the hardcover, the hardback version. So that's the version that I have, which is the hardback version. That's the version that you will be getting in your special. So this book basically it's another list of great authors. There's so many people in this book. Craig Gidney is in here again. Cherie Renee Thomas, Steve Van Patten, L. Marie Wood, L.H. Moore, um, Mrs. Where is that? Dicey Grenoir, Jeff Carroll, Alicia McCullough, Jessica Cage, Balogun Oche Lynette S. Hogue, K.R.S. McIntyre, Penelope Flynn, Valjean Jeffers, Delizia Jenkins, Kai Leaks, John Lidwin Grant, Aledria Hurt, Donald Pecky, Samantha Bryan, Colin Cloud Dance, Samika Salson, Bonnie Wilson Christ, Miranda Riley, Steve Van Sampson, yours truly, B.G. Harrison, Michelle Tracy Berger. I mean, this is a long list of amazing authors and some amazing stories in this book as well. So yeah, we got both of these books on sale. We have them in a special group. I put a link down there for you so you can automatically link to it and go to this book and purchase this book. Another good thing about this special is that because we have so much stuff in inventory, that it won't take us long at all to get it to you guys. If you order these books this weekend, I'll have them in the mail on Monday, and you'll probably have them in a week. And another thing about it too is that since we're doing this as an online type thing, you don't miss the privilege of having your books signed. So if you purchase any of the books that are my titles that I wrote myself, um, down in the comments section, you can put down who you want me to sign the book to, or if you want me to sign to anybody, if you just want me to sign it. But you have that option as well. Just like if you were doing a con and you came to my table to buy books from me, and you said, hey, I say, hey, you want me to sign it? You say, yeah. And I say, who you want me to sign it to? You say, hey, sign it to this person. So I can sign it to anybody you want me to sign it to. I can sign it to you. I can just sign it, that type of thing. That and $1.25 to get you a bag of potato chips. But hey, we're trying to make this as much like a con experience as possible. So much so that I even set it up behind me. Check it out. Got it set up just like I would have it set up at a con. I got all my books set up there. You see, the top row books are the books that are available at 30%, and you have all the rest of my books too. So I'll be highlighting all of these books throughout the weekend and giving you guys descriptions and give you the opportunity to purchase these books. Again, this is the MVmedia Innerwebs pop-up sale going on right now as we speak. If you go to my page, you'll see the books that we have listed that are for 30% off will be on that front page of my website. And then you can just go and click the book section and look at the different books. And like I said, every book is on sale for at least 25% off. So that's it for now. That's it for today. Again, today's special is Blackened Roots and Slay. And I'm not just going to be doing live presentations from my page. I'm going to be bouncing around. I'm actually going to do live presentations from some of my groups. I may do one from the Sword and Soul group to talk about a Sword and Soul special that I'm working on. I may do some from the Amber and the Hidden City group, But I'll share the videos to all my different groups. But I'll probably do them specifically from a particular group on a particular time of day. And one more thing. Tomorrow is the debut of the Playing the Odds episode 1. It's going to open up at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That will be, it's already set up on YouTube. It has a countdown that's starting. Matter of fact, let me put a link to there as well. Give me just a minute here so I can pull that link up so you guys can have that. I'm going to dip into my YouTube channel a little bit here. Click that. Isn't technology amazing? And can't you mess up technology as well, which I just did right now? Give me a minute here. Let's put that. You're hearing the sound from the Black Rose advertisement. Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna pop this up here. Alrighty. We're gonna give you the link. All right. I'm gonna post this here in the comments. This is actually a link to Playing the Odds, episode 1. You can actually sign up to be notified when it goes live, or you can just be there at 12 p.m. and watch it. So hey, thank y'all so much for your time. Thank you for supporting us during this weekend. I hope you find something to your liking and you decide to purchase it. Share this with your friends and family. Again, everything's in stock. Everything's a quick turnaround. Anything can be signed, and let's do this. Y'all have a great weekend. Peace.